Jalen.
Hey! We already got your drink.
Oh, thanks.
So,
Are you ready for this project?
I have no idea what we're going to do. It's really hard.
Oh my gosh, I know. I wonder what it'd be like if it's been taught instead of us having to do projects. Miss Jen, do we have to take a quiz today?
Oh yeah, I told you we didn't have a quiz. Okay, today we're going to talk about how a muscle contracts. Does anyone want to come and explain this diagram to me?
Did you get extra credit if you do it?
No.
Well, when the sarcomere contracts, the head of the myosin grabs the actin and bends it, which, when it bends, it pulls everything to the center, so everything gets shortens in the length.
Okay.
So the only thing that doesn't change is the A band, which would be like from the end of this all the way down here.
Okay. Can you show me where the I band is in the H zone?
The I band is like right here, and it only has actin. It doesn't have any myosin. And then the H zone is just like it breaks apart the end of this actin and the end of this, and it just kind of separates it.
Okay. And what about this?
That's the Z disc, and it's kind of like the boundaries because it keeps at each sarcomere, like apart from the other one.
Okay, good job. Now we're going to look at an enlargement of this part of the sarcomere.
Okay.
Okay, this can get kind of difficult to teach, so I may get y'all to help me a little bit. Before contraction, the active sites on the actin myofilament are not exposed. Thus, the heads of the myosin myofilament are ready, but there is nothing for them to do. By the way, this is on page 135 in your textbook, and we're looking at figure 5.9. Figure B says, to start contraction, Ca2 ions bind to the troponin. So, Ca2 binds to the troponin. Causing the proteins in the actin myofilament to rearrange. Let's go up. This exposes the active sites to which the myosin heads can bind. Phosphate is ejected when the heads bind to the active sites. So we remove the phosphates. And it lowers down to form the bridge. Okay, does anyone want to explain step 2, the power stroke?
The power stroke is where the myosin heads bend, and they pull the actin myofilament with them when they bend. Right. And the ADP is ejected.
Okay. Good job. All right. What about the third step, the binding to the myosin heads?
The ATP molecules bind to the heads, and which causes them to release the active sites.
Okay.
That's in the last step, right?
Right. My bad, guys. It's been a long day.
So, do I get extra credit for helping with that?
I
No.
don't think the other board, I didn't get extra credit.
Whatever.
And then the actin, the actin myofilament has moved. So
Okay. What about figure D?
So at the return stroke.
Yeah.
In the return stroke, the ATP molecules break down into ADP and P. And that allows the myosin heads to like go back to their original position because it releases energy. And they get ready to start the process all over again.
Okay. So what happens here again?
After it like gets ready to start the process over again, the nerves stop sending signals to the muscle cell, and so the sarcoplasmic reticulum quits producing the Ca2 ions, and that makes the troponin and it makes it like hide the active site on the myosin myofilament, and that stops the muscle cell's contraction.
Then it just goes back to the beginning, right?
Right.
Right. And we are
Does it help with that, Richard?
there we go. And now we're right back to where we started.
Cool.
Thanks for all your help.
Do we have a quiz next week?
Yeah, we do have a quiz next week.
On all of this?
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one.
Do we have a study guide due?
No, not this week.
That's good.
Sweet. What about coloring book stuff?
Hang on 1 second. Oh no, it's Will. Have you forgot the boys again? I didn't kill him. Hello? No, you didn't. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, it's fine. Okay, I'll go get them now. Okay, bye. Sorry guys. He just called and said that he forgot the boys again. So, I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
I guess we'll just have to teach it on our own. Presentation.
I guess I'll do the posters.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I can dress up like God crying. Videotape it and live class. I could be a student. You could.
That would be so
like her.
funny.
Yes.
We'll have to do that. Let's get to work.
Okay.